So today we're going to talk about your reality and if it's boxed in. And what I mean with boxed in is that every time you have a new experience, I want you to think of it as a storage unit. So you have this storage unit in life. And every time you have an experience in life, you add a new box. And at this point of your life, you probably just add things to an existing box. So let's say if you have a belief system in your life about something, what happens is that you find in what box that kind of fits into. And it creates your BS. The belief system of yourself, your capabilities, how smart you are, how relationships are meant to be, and all those things. So all these boxes create your reality. So what happens if you want to change that reality? I will tell you from my own experience, I remember I failed my first year of college and got almost straight S, which is hard to do if you ever tried it. I went back to school, I went back to Puerto Rico, had Danielle pass away. My brother really impacted me in a strong way. And it made me question everything that I had in this box. And sometimes when you have hardship in your life, it starts helping you question those things in your life and in your box, and if you want to keep them. So I started looking about how I talk to myself. And I would tell myself, Joel, you're smart. You're a genius. And I didn't believe myself at the time because I just failed college. But I said enough times that I started kind of taking away some of the things that did not fit into who I wanted to be. And when I look at that, is that anything in your life, you can change it. If you don't like something in your reality, you can change it as long as you're willing to create awareness out of it and commit yourself to finding different ways to take these things out of your box and your reality. And for some people, they might say, well, that's going to take a long time. Sometimes change can be instantaneously, but you don't need trauma to make changes. I had that trauma change my life to a certain degree, but it also drove me to get to a point that all of a sudden I was able to go back to school, graduate with my associates with like a 3.7, bachelor's with like a 3.8, master's 3.9, and PhD pretty much with a 4.0. And it wasn't I got smarter. I started changing my belief systems of myself and my capability. I started changing my belief systems of what I wanted out of life. My standards became higher and higher of what my desires were, of what I wanted to create and what I wanted to contribute. But the only way you can do that is to change your belief systems. And the more awareness you have of that box, because what happens is when you create awareness, that box cannot stay there because your storage unit is almost full. So if it's full, that means that something has to be taken out for the new information to be taken in. So how do you do that? Surround yourself with things that are going to be more to reality that you want. See that reality. Expose yourself. Is it possible to make a certain amount of money per year? Find different ways that can show you that there's a reality. Find people that are successful in whatever it is that you want to be successful at. That have functional relationships. Who have never had some certain experiences throughout your life that you feel like life is hard, then life is going to be hard. Because that's part of your box. I'm not saying life is not challenging at times, but if you have that in your reality, you're going to find it. Because again, your mind will find anything that you tell it is reality. So what things do you not want to be part of your reality? And that's the question you have to ask yourself. And as you do that, you create awareness and again, expose yourself to different things that are going to be able to change that. There's a lot of YouTube videos, there's people around you, change your surroundings of the people that you hang around, whatever it may be, that's going to help take some of these out and put some of those in that you want to create. Tell yourself the things that you want to create. And what you'll find with time is that you can look back and it might take a year or 2, 3 years or whatever it may be. But at some point you'll look back and you'll find that you don't even recognize that belief system anymore. You don't even recognize that person. It might have taken me years after I look back at pictures and I can't even believe the things that I've been able to accomplish. But it all started by slowly taking things out of my storage unit and out of my box to create the reality that I wanted by removing these things slowly. And what I realized that I can reflect now and look back, and my BS is no longer the BS that it used to be. Now it's a BS of the reality that I can create, that I want to create, and I still look forward to continue to take things out of the box and putting more things in as I get more knowledgeable about what I want out of life, as I get more knowledgeable about opportunities in life, and then looking for ways to be able to create them. Again, I appreciate you watching the video. I hope you got something out of it. Change your life slowly, and when you realize that it can happen a lot faster than you want, or that you think that can happen if you slowly chip away at it and focus on the things that you truly want in this life. Many blessings to you. and I wish you great success.